I'm working in a 30 Days of Goddess, Book of Magic Days, um, year-long logbook instead of the actual prayer book. Hopefully I'm not moving this around too much. But I want to show you what I have so far. Oh yeah, it's time for me. I'm leaving literally in an hour to go get this refreshed. So I kind of wanted to just show you, what I was doing with this as all my yearly stuff, annual stuff. A lot of the artwork in here is from Molly Reamer, Bridget's Grove, although this is from, uh, I don't know what year, but from the Wee Moon Planner. Maybe this year, I don't know. I left these pages in here because I think they're good. I might do some artwork there. I might not. I leave that open to myself. So this is really the beginning of the book. There's lots of great stuff in here. And then we actually start. We were working with Lilith at the end of 2025, and didn't start. Molly shifted to working with goddesses at each of the Sabbats. So we continued working with Lilith until we got to Imbolc, where we started working with Sarasvati. This is my monthly stuff. Sometimes I put these in for the month and sometimes I don't. I didn't for February for some reason. Oops, hang on. Well, maybe. Having one of those kind of days. And then there are days that all I did was get to card pulls. I didn't do anything. Beginning of January, this is where I was prepping for my classes and whatnot. So this is a sticker that a friend of mine gave me. Here for the tea, which is brew. I have a thing about. This is artwork by Kelly Lincoln of Dancing Goddesses. I have a thing about stickers, although I will use other stuff, obviously. But I've come to embrace my love of stickers. So here, I had a bunch of different ones, and this one I didn't really write anything. I just pulled cards, so I decorated as I went there. I love squirrels. I don't know why. I have a thing about squirrels. Foxes are my favorite, but squirrels have a place in my heart as well. So again, we're still in January here. Oh, a friend sent me these little, they're actually like Post-its, but I just glued the back of them so that the whole thing would stick. Mushrooms. Again, a couple of days I just pulled cards. Then we get to February and Sarasvati, and then there's all the monthly stuff there. I usually put like a little sticker tape across when I would get to the new month. Blessed Imbolc. A lot of these are what Molly calls snapshot cards. She makes them to go with the month, which is awesome. Here's more artwork by Kelly Lincoln. These were a gift from Molly. I don't remember where I got that from, but it's cute and I enjoy it. So, a friend of mine gave me a sticker book a couple of years ago that had mushrooms and birds and plants and bugs and all kinds of stuff. These are all from that one. I this little book, I actually got it to take it apart. So I have taken some of the pages out, and this came from this book. This was from an ephemera swap through Molly's Patreon group. Anyway, again, see, squirrel. I do have stickers for tarot cards, so I put those in, but I also will say here's the oracle card, and then often I use some kind of rune, or, you know, like these are Oghams. I use Futhark runes, I use Woman runes, I use Molly's Earth runes. Little card from Molly, that's all you need from that. Another squirrel, but it's for pear. I know what is not a better symbol for pear than a squirrel, right? The tower. So I put a lightning bolt. A lot of this stuff from the island, Molly was actually at the island and sent some stuff out to folks. So kind of nice to see sea ski in like February. The sea scene. Ooh, that I did not realize that was going to be that difficult. So this is March, where we are now. Again, excuse my nails there. These are the March, some of the March, oh my God, what do you call them? Snapshot cards. Then I took the rest of the snapshot cards and just put them in here. I was lazy. I didn't even cut them beyond cutting them out of the paper. So I can have access to them. I might, you know, take them out and put them somewhere else, but I just decided I would just keep them together. This was like a whole page in my sticker book, and I just liked the way it was set up so much, I just put it in there. And then here we are. What is that? Oh, huh. I was like, something's wrong. Yeah, somehow it was over here. So I had fun with this. And I am going to actually admit that I went a little bit ahead because I've got so much going on for the next couple of weeks that I actually got the next couple of quite a bit here actually. There we have, I'm all the way up to St. Patrick's Day, but I also kept going with the art and some of the other things. I like to pull my cards. I started pulling my cards like ahead a week, and then I'm ahead for the month, and I kind of just like that. So you'll see that I actually have cards all the way through. This is more of Molly's stuff, and of course so is this. Then this is some of the other stuff that goes with that. And so you can see I've pulled cards, but I haven't done anything, you know, with them. And then here we are, right? We get to the end of March. And April. So just thought I'd share that. I haven't really shared what kind of what I've been doing specifically with my daily practice stuff in this kind of a vein. Usually I would like to show more. So this is just giving you an idea of what I'm working with this year. Also, really quickly, I am working with, doing this with one hand is always complicated, with the Wee Moon a planner. I've used this for a number of years now. So here's where we are. So Molly's using new words for 2026. So I'm writing little, well, I don't know. I guess even when I have the same words, I write little things in here, little affirmations or other kinds of notations. This one is actually a chant that I learned a number of years ago, actually, but it has come up again and again. Sometimes I don't feel like writing, and then you get a page like this, where again I use my stickers some more, and sometimes it's just, you know, a lot Sometimes I don't even do anything. I just write down the word. And I let that be okay. There doesn't have to be a specific way that I do this. On days that I feel up for writing, I write. On days I don't, I put stickers in or nothing. You know, like I put it in here, put this in here, but I already did 2025 in my other one. So that's just me acknowledging that this starts the year here. So anyway, have a good day.